In the interest of keeping everybody safe, I'm going to keep my mask on. I apologize if it's a little bit of a distraction, but we want today to be a positive event for everybody and everybody leaving feeling good and excited. I'm Brian Tobin, Mayor for the City of Cortland, and very pleased to be here to help recognize and honor people who are making a tremendous impact in our community. I'd like to recognize Jackie Chapman is here. She's on the City Council. Jackie and I work very well together along with the rest of Council. And one of the things that has become a priority for us, and we're looking to continue, is working with everybody in the community. And obviously there's been a lot of conversations about opportunities and whether or not we all have the same opportunities. And I think that we can say it's fair that an honest assessment is that not everybody starts at the same place. And I have a commitment that I'm willing to share today that we are going to continue to work with everybody throughout our community. We want to listen to what people have to say. We want to help you work to make our community better. Because if you're here in Cortland, we're one community, we all live together, and we are better and stronger when we work with one another. So very pleased to be here. With me is Bob Haight from the Chamber of Commerce. Bob?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm really happy to be here. When Jeff first approached us about the idea and said, what do you think? And for two great reasons, this made a ton of sense. First of all, it's never been done before. So we appreciated Jeff and Darius sitting down and talking about how we could make this happen. And secondly, we have in this room a group of leaders, entrepreneurs, and business leaders who have come farther than most of us have had to come. They didn't have all of the same opportunities that many people had starting out in business, so we recognize the fact, and only you know, all of the additional obstacles you had to overcome to get to where you are today. So that makes this recognition in our mind even more important. I'm going to read to you what we put on the certificate, so we have one of these for each person that's going to get presented today. Black creators have built movements, companies, and more with little to nothing despite the odds, and there's wisdom that can be learned from that. The City of Cortland and the Chamber of Commerce recognizes and thanks you for your contribution to our community and for inspiring others to follow in your footsteps. And those pieces we can't say enough about. It's not just what you've accomplished, but the young people or anyone looking to do what you do, to have you as an example to be able to follow. So thank you all for that. First,
There we go.
Mr. Tim Bennett from the Cortland Voice and Funflix.
Woo! One more thing, what we'd like to give everybody the opportunity to do is to step in front of the podium if you want to talk about your businesses, anything else, not just recognizing the people today, but also giving you the opportunity to speak and share about your business.
My name's Tim Bennett. Born and raised Rome, New York. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Born and raised Rome, New York. I came to Cortland County in 2003 to be a SUNY Cortland student. I did get my degree in 07, moved away, came back. Why did I come back? I love this area. Even though people are seeing different things due to race relations and different things right now in this county, I do believe in this county, and I know that with love, with time, with conversation, things can improve. I think more conversation, more talks of diversity and inclusion in all ways would be good. I want to commend Darius and Jeff for putting this event on. You know, to my knowledge, I've never seen anything like this here, you know, in Cortland County. So, you know, but remember, with many things, it takes one. And once there's one, then more comes. So I want to tell people to keep shopping, keep working with people, and that's the key word. Once again, working with people, networking, take business cards, you know, spend with others. You never know what happens when you work together. So I wish everybody the best. God bless. And once again, it's Tim Bennett, the Cortland Voice, the voice of Cortland. And Funflix, also Funflix Indoor and Outdoor Movies. We bring the drive-in to you, biggest screens. Thank you.
Gene Edward.
Oh, wow. Hey!
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work.
Okay, well, my name is Gene Robert Edouard, from New York City, so I live in Cortland, and I have an art studio upstairs where I call it the Art Temple, where it's peaceful, positivity. If you want to go upstairs and unwind, you could do that as well. And I do art, murals, whatever. So I'm just trying to share positivity to the world, you know, from what's going on in the world. So I'm just trying to share good stuff, you know. So that's about it, pretty much.
Woo!
Anton Rodgers from Slick Talker Photos.
Big dog!
I'd like to thank my brother Darius for this opportunity. You know what I mean? Slick Talker Photos. Well, I like taking photos is because I get that memory that you're never going to get back. And, you know, this is a memory right here for my brother. You know what I mean? You got the squeeze juice bar, and, you know, it's all love here, man. We're going to keep rising and keep doing what we got to do here in Cortland, in the community. And thanks to Darius. Hey.
I don't believe he's here right now. Charles Walton? No. Charles works over at CBC, Cortland Beer Company, and he's been heavily involved in the community. One of the things that I remember most notably, working with the Main Street Music Series, and he was responsible, it was 2 years ago, for bringing acts in from out of town. He brought a very nice collection of a diverse group of performers that otherwise we may not have had the opportunity to hear. So I wanted to recognize Charles for his volunteering in addition to the business community here. So if we can give Charles a round of applause.
Good. And next, Steve Williams from High Key Science.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Unexpected, I will adjust to the occasion.
thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Steve Williams. I'm your favorite teacher's favorite teacher. I've been teaching for about 10 years now. I operated a business in Oswego County, doing some tutoring, some academic coaching, some test prep, and I'm hoping to bring those things here to Cortland County, in addition to a STEM initiative. It's in the process of being built right now, but if you know anything about education, STEM is the buzzword, getting kids involved in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. There is a disenfranchised group within this educational sphere for people of color and for women as well. And so what I'm hoping to bring to Cortland is a play-based, project-based learning center where kids can come and get the best parts of school without necessarily being, without necessarily not getting those things because of reading or math requirements or test scores. I want to create a safe space for kids to come and take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Thank you guys for this is surprising to me, but High Key Science is coming soon. I call it High Key Science with a Low Key Scientist because when people see me, they don't look at me and think I'm an academic. I've been in the education field for a long time, and I often get mistaken for the basketball coach. I used to get buckets, you know. I get mistaken for the custodian. I get mistaken for a teacher's assistant, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I have been a classroom leader for 10 years, from kindergarten to 12th grade, honors classes, private schools, charter schools. So this is Mr. Williams just trying to give back to the community of Cortland, my new home. Thank you guys for your love. Thank you for the support. Keep supporting black business. Support all business, but support black business. And let's continue to take equitable steps to make Cortland more equitable for everybody. Woo! Thank you. Unexpected, right?
Well, you've been very active. We appreciate what you are doing in a new business. Got to help give them some start. Give them a little bit of pop. Next up, Sean Smith, Jack Service Center.
Woo!
Sean,
Hey, Sean,
How you doing?
thanks for all your work.
How you doing? Thank you. I want to thank everybody for this award. Been in business for about 6-7 years now.
It's been hard. I just started another business, Lanco Holding. It's pretty much for minorities. Trying to get, whether it's woman, black, doesn't matter, the opportunity to invest in life. And you know how sometimes you leave, as a black person, you know, what do you leave your family? Right? You leave them in debt.
Legacy.
So we are trying to do something that will leave them something in life. Instead of them burying us and going in debt, they have something in life. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm moving my business. It took a long time to get where I'm at getting. A lot of money. Pretty much, the reason I started the other business, and I'll be honest, is when I went to go try to get money, it seemed like the money was never there for me. So I decided to start the other business for other people to try to get money. So hopefully that works out. It will. We hope, right? Hopefully going into the future, I'll work out as well. I appreciate this very much.
What's the address? What's the address to the
You gotta ask me that, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna know all this. Like,
Tell us the street.
what is it?
3845 Route 21.
There you go. 38, 45, 281. Listen, I got a lot on my mind, all right? That's why my wife really helped me out.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Sean.
Thank you, bro.
Blessed.
And Mike Pittman from NTS Taxi.
Woo! The family in the building!
Sorry.
The family in the building!
Well, my name is Michael Pittman. I'm gonna try to keep it short, sweet. I basically own a taxi-owned service out here in Cortland County. I built everything myself. I created an opportunity, you know, for my family, you know, that I basically did not have myself. And that's just basically, you know, putting them in a position to where they no longer have to worry about a meal. You know, I have friends, you know, some family members or whatnot that struggle. So basically, everybody has $1 million ideas. So first and foremost, I want to thank Darius for even having me here. You know, it's a pleasure to see, you know, all other black-owned business owners in the same building. Like others said before me, I've never seen anything like this, right? You know, so I want to say, you know, congratulations to all. Good luck. You know, we all here to help one another. Absolutely.
Well spoken, well spoken, man, well spoken. Woo!
Next, we'd like to recognize Walt Davis and Businesses Tag 607. Congratulations.
All right, so my name is Walter Davis, and I own Tag Me 607. It is a laser tag and gaming center.
Awesome.
It's over at 3931 Route 281. It's in the TJ's Nails Plaza. I've been open, I guess I started the business, doing the construction of the business last year sometime. And we actually opened up in February of this year. And then we were open for approximately 3 weeks, and then Corona. But I guess here we are just trying to, I guess, keep trying to make it. I guess we've added other activities, the movie event, so you can experience a movie in your backyard, similar to Tim's business as well. Basically trying to keep the doors open, keep revenue coming in. That's the name of my game right now. And basically I'm just keep it short. That's all I got.
Talisha Dennis, highest cuisine.
What? Oh my! Go sexy! Yes, Steve, yes! Hey.
Oh, I'm such a wuss. I'm about to cry. I just take this for myself. Well, my business is Thai Cuisine. I cook and cater. I've been doing this about 2 years. I'm in the process of trying to find a building to make my business more stable. I thank you. I don't know what else to say. Congratulations to everybody else, and thank you. I'm like,
Woo!
Get a plate.
picture?
Yeah, pick it up.
And business owner, works for Tompkins Cortland Community College, somebody who's been very influential throughout our community. Seth Thompson.
Amen. All right, Seth.
Wow. Started Bases Loaded CNY, the baseball and development program for youth in the area for the past 7 years, and been working with them to bring competitive tournaments and skill development to youth with baseball. But one of the passions that I have is also my day-to-day job, and that's to make the interactions between Tompkins and Cortland counties more equitable, more inclusive, so that we can do better and be better people within this area. And it just brings absolute joy to my heart to see past students doing great things. Darius, nice job, and thank you. Thank you.
And next we have another business leader locally, Kevin Stevenson from Kick Custom Products.
Woo!
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the invitation. I certainly don't deserve the accolades of an entrepreneur or anybody else here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Claim it.
Amen.
My number one responsibility as a general manager for Kick in Cortland is to make sure that I maintain a strong business, and a strong business that employs the good people of Cortland, Cortland County, and keeping the area and community strong. And so that's my biggest responsibility. I thank you. I appreciate it. And I want to make sure that everybody at Kick will support your business. Yes. So I'm going to get the word out, and so that we can make a contribution.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you.
We got 3 more. This next one is for Darius McDowell. Has anybody heard of the school?
Speech. As some of you know, my name is Darius McDowell. I'm the owner and the founder of this place called the Squeeze Juice Bar, located at 37 Main Street, Cortland, New York. Me and Jeff Smith put this event together to recognize the black-owned businesses, to get them acknowledged in the community more, so we could support them and keep them afloat. I had this business for about 3 years now, and this has its awards. We put together events like book bag drives, feed the homeless, give out toiletries to the people in need, and a lot more other things coming in store. So this was a success, as I see, and I'm loving it. And next year, we're going to make this bigger.
Every year.
Amen.
Bigger. So thank you, Mayor Tobin, for having this. Thank the Chamber of Commerce for having this. And thank you to the black business owners and leaders in the community for participating in this event. Hope you all continue to succeed. Darius McDowell for mayor.
I'm going to ask you to pass this along. I was given another name, Brandon Grimes. I believe he's not local, but he's contributed to our community. And Bob and I wanted to say thank you to him. Can you speak?
Yes, I can speak on his behalf.
I'll put it over with you.
So Brandon, it's funny how we met. He's from Boston, Massachusetts, and I used to do hip hop a long time then, and he had me in one of his shows, but the show didn't pan out the way it was supposed to. So we kept in contact, whatever. And then one day he just called me and said, I want to donate $400 to your community to give out free smoothies. Woo! So, I was like, all right, whatever. Until I see the $400. He comes, drives all the way from Boston, and it was a successful event.
Yes.
We gave out at least 200 smoothies. That was probably the hardest day of work ever. I didn't tell them. I went home and just laid down. I was tired. So I would like to thank Brandon for bringing his ideas and stuff to the community. He's actually supposed to be having a sneaker drive today, giving out 400 pairs. I think that's 400 is his number. 400 pairs of sneakers to his community.
Wow.
So sneakers cost more than smoothies. So we do the math. So thank Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. You know what?
We not at the Hamlin, so.
And then our final one for this afternoon, we wanted to give a special recognition and thank you to Jeff Smith for all of the work helping to put this together.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Definitely was not prepared to receive an award. That's why I didn't do this to receive an award. But I'm happy everybody that was able to come out to the event and support the black community, support the black businesses, and hopefully more black businesses appear because of this event. And hopefully next year it's bigger and better. And every year the black community expands more, the black businesses expand more.
Right.
Yes.
And thank you everybody for coming out. And if you haven't already, there's raffles going on.
Pizza, mango,
There's pizza.
This thing is about building relationships, so build.
It is. Building relations.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's hear from Bob, the chamber.
Well, again, I appreciate just the opportunity to be part of this and to recognize all of you. You know, you've overcome more obstacles than the typical entrepreneur getting to where you are. So only you understand all the hard work and the obstacles that you went through, but thank goodness that you did do that and that you're sticking with it, because that helps all of us here in the Cortland community. So thank you again.
When's the next chamber event? Is there anything to pull these businesses in?
We just held our since COVID began, we just held our first in-person business after hours. So if anybody wants to hear more about it, I'm happy to tell you about it. It went very well. Everyone was very respectful. Social distancing and masks were there. We were able to meet at a brewery, which had a ton of space for us, so that was perfect. So we'll be looking for another location within the next month to do the same.
Beautiful.
Cool. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
And then just to conclude, on the city's end, within the last month and a half, we have formed a committee, and it's an advisory committee to the city council. Jackie Chapman is a council member who is on that committee, and we call it Cortland Forward. And the goal of Cortland Forward is for a more equitable Cortland. And quite frankly, we recognize that there is racism, it's wrong, and we're going to change it. And the more that we can stand up and talk to each other and do great things like this, recognizing leaders in our community, giving me the opportunity to meet people who I've not met before, this gives me a better opportunity to represent you. And I encourage everybody to be engaged in your community. We're all here for one another. So thank you for having us, Darius, here again today, and looking forward to continuing these conversations. Committed to next year as well, as you heard. So looking forward to this continuing. All right, where's the pizza?